Alright, another live stream session ready to go. Session 4 of Final Fantasy VII, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you can make it here. If some of you may have noticed from your system clocks that I am about 2 minutes early, and we're going to use this time to do some reconfiguring here because as usual, I always rely on you guys to make sure that things are coming in clearly and to make sure you guys can hear it whatsoever. So, with that said, let's start with the simple stuff first. I know it looks like you guys can hear me just fine. Okay, so now last session, session 3, I switched to the PC version of Final Fantasy VII. You know, it's all good and dandy. Looking back at the video, though, I thought the audio, the game audio, was a bit too loud at times. I guess you guys just didn't mind it at all, but for this session, I kind of want to lower the volume just a little bit. So I already reconfigured the audio to be a little lower, but how do I sound compared to the game audio? Is the game audio still too loud? Am I being drowned out and all that? But I'll just give it a second. I'm not exactly sure if Twitch is still under that 30-second delay and all that stuff. All right. So you guys can hear you guys can hear me just fine. All right. The game audio is yeah, it sounds better than last time. All right, you guys are all okay. Yeah, and the fact that you guys are all just bum rushing answering the question like that, yeah, it lets me know that Twitch is still on a delay. And now slow mode is being activated so I can keep track of the comments. For this Twitch session, I also have the game window a little smaller so I can have an easier time switching from left to right. You know, sometimes I have to switch my eyes from the chat box and look immediately to the game. But anyway, before we get started, I'll give you an idea of what's going. I love that transition though, when that blue fire just erupts and you get the Final Fantasy VII logo. I love that. Okay, so let me get this here. The controller has been reconfigured. Thankfully, it's not perfect, but it's better than what I was doing last time. Thankfully. Okay, so for today's session, last session we got out of Midgar. We're finally out of that damn hellhole. We're now in the world map. So we are going to get a few things from random encounters. We're going to head to the village of Calm. We're going to have quite a flashback. We're going to go to the Chocobo farm area. And I think we'll end things off when we get close to a specific Midgar, Shinra base. So, again, if you guys are just joining me, I'm glad you guys you're all here. I'm really glad you guys are all here to begin with. Blaze Henry 1, yes, I did make you a mod. Enjoy the power, good sir, but do not abuse it. Otherwise, I'll rip that shit right out of your hands. I am making it a goal to get more mods for those times where I'm not hosting maybe a Final Fantasy game, and those times maybe I'm streaming a Sonic game or something like that. I know that those get a lot more viewers because I know a lot of you guys are Sonic fans, and sometimes the chat can get a little crazy, and slow mode can only do so much. But that's enough with that. Let's get started. I'm gonna click on the game window here. You probably saw the mouse there. All right, so. One thing I really do love about the PC version of this game is cloud saving. When I'm not playing on the computer, I can play it on the laptop and download my save file. All hunky-dory, is great like that. Worst case scenario, I can load up a save file I previously made, which is down here, but only if something I'm going to attempt to do with this save file doesn't work. Okay, so let's load up. All right. Let us check the menu just to make sure. Alright, I have Cloud, Brett, and Red 13 in my party. Sausage Fest, I understand that, but who knows. Alright, just to keep everyone up to speed with what I have. The materia I don't think I really changed at all. Enemy skill is doing just fine. That's doing just fine. Okay. Elemental fire, he's still absorbing fire. Alright. So the first thing on the agenda today, that enemy skill materia that we got. We haven't really used it yet. Well, we just got it last session, but now we're going to experiment with it. We're going to showcase what it does. So you're on the world map. You can run into random encounters at almost any point. And this is not the guy I wanted to run into. So let's get rid of him. Looks to be a machine, so he might be weak to bolt. Yep. Ow. Ah, there you go. That's the power of Cloud's hard edge. Blunt as hell, but it makes for a good beating stick. And Red 13 filled the limit break up. Unfortunately, that was not the guy I wanted to run into. You can hit the R1 button to change the camera, get an idea of where to go. You can hold the button down to go in circles like this. I actually got more entertainment than I should have at a young age doing that. But anyway, the random encounter that I'm looking for is a machine walker. It's like Ed 209 from RoboCop. Let me make sure I actually have the steel material on though too, so I can actually get what I'm looking for. Okay, I do. Oh no, cloud saving was not a stealth pun, guys. No, these aren't the guys I'm looking for either. But these are thieves, and I don't want them in my, I don't want them in my way for so long. They might steal something from me, and I only have so many of what they might steal. Okay, now he's all alone. Grind? No, no! What the hell? He was patting my taint! I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. Huh. Okay, but, well, I'm glad I'm able to show off different formations, but I'm not running into the walkers that I need to run into. This session, I don't plan on going for more than 2 hours, though. I like to break these sessions up into, like, 2-hour chunks, really. And, no, none of these guys are what I'm looking for, either. See? Look, I have the buttons reconfigured properly now. I can actually run away from battles. Anyway, alright, you know what? I'm gonna do what I always did back when I was a teenager. I always used to hover around the black ring around Midgar. It's a superstition, but I always figured I had a better chance rate of running into a walker there. Are they it? Are these it? Yes, there they are. I wanted the side attack, too. Alright. So we can do two things with these guys. One thing, we're going to have Red 13 steal, because we can get something called the Atomic Scissors for Barret. It's a close range. But another thing we can get, as the attack you just saw right there, that's Mantra Magic. That is an enemy skill. We just learned our first enemy skill. And we got the Atomic Scissors on our first steal! Alright. Sweet. Yeah, okay, I'm doing pretty good. Anyway, let's put that Mantra Magic to test. This is... Enemy skill is pretty much like blue magic of this game. You get hit with it, and if you survive the attack, you can learn certain abilities. And these guys gave us Mantra Magic. Missile attacks from the back. That's awesome. Anyway, someone has a limit break. It looks like Barret. Sweet. Everything's coming together. That kind of made up for the random encounters earlier. Okay, well, let's get Barret on with the Atomic Scissors, and since he has a close-range weapon now, I'm gonna send him to the front. You don't want him in the back anymore. Despite having a close-range weapon, he can still do long-range physical attacks, like, you know, big shot and stuff like that. So we don't have to worry about that. Let me get these guys up to snuff with Cure. And yeah, okay. We pretty much did what we need to do here. Let's head to the Village of Calm. Assuming we can get there without any random encounters. Nope. Okay. The Village of Calm, ladies and gentlemen. Very relaxing music. But as you recall, last session, this is our rendezvous point with the other girls. Because Cloud has some splaining to do. There's nothing really you can do to explore right now, so we might as well do it now. We might as well get the story over now. I'm not sure if it's automatic or not. Okay, no, I can actually hit up here first. Before we do any of that, let's check this bureau. Can't reach it. I don't believe you. Do it again. Can't reach it. I still don't believe you. Hit it again. Nope. Come on. There you go. And that is how you get that Mega Elixir, ladies and gentlemen. Booyah! Alright. So when you are ready to initiate the flashback, you get closer to the group, and then Cloud will take over. Alright, so, hold on, I'll take this time to actually take a sip of my coffee. Yes, Dog, you can actually say getting those atomic scissors was a steal. That was terrible. Okay, so Cloud at this point is going to start giving us the details of what he used to do 5 years ago, back when he was still affiliated with Shinra when he was in Soldier. Soldier, if you guys are not really aware, is pretty much a group of the best, the brightest of the bunch, and the most unstable of the stable. Soldier's job was pretty much it's pretty much like Shinra's military, really. They fought wars, they did a lot of stuff. Anyway, alright, so now we're in the flashback. Cloud is looking pretty much the same as he did 5 years ago. I like to remind the audience that he's around 16 at this flashback. And that white-haired gentleman over there with his mouth agape is Sephiroth. PC version only, ladies and gentlemen. Characters were given mouths for certain things, and Sephiroth, unfortunately, doesn't have good manners in the PC version. You really should have that mouth closed. I don't know why it's open like that. Even Cloud can't believe it. It's like he's in a daze, like he was lobotomized. Yeah, the open mouth really doesn't do us any good. But anyway, the guys are in the truck here. They're on their way to a certain town. They have a mission to do. Something about a Mako reactor on the fritz, but you know, shouldn't be too much of a bad job. Yeah, I completely agree. It's like I know I'm bringing up the mouth again. It's like, duh, soldier. But the reason why Sephiroth is pretty much the soldier, like he is the best of the best, and he was sent to this mission. You know, it doesn't sound too serious, but if they sent Sephiroth to do the job in the first place, then it must have utmost importance. But we have a random. It's not a random encounter. This is a scripted battle. Holy shit! Sephiroth, watch out! Oh, never mind. Booyah! And Cloud. Okay. Well, it's a good thing he's aiming at the fireproof guy. Jesus. I want that power. And that's how Sephiroth fucked that dragon up. The end. That was 25 cents. I was mesmerized by the way he took those flamethrowers so well. How does it feel? Well, considering Cloud was 16 when he was in Soldier, when did he join? Is he a newbie? That laugh, though, like the way Sephiroth laughs right there, and then he like puts his arm to his mouth and lifts his arm up. I always like the laugh. I don't know why. It's just... Okay, so now we actually have control of Cloud. Can't access the menu though. You can talk to this guy. And we can talk to this guy too. Okay. So the name of Sephiroth's mother, Genova, if you recall, back in Session 3, it was that abomination we saw in that chamber that was missing a head. Coincidence? Or was something really going on here? Okay. So our mission begins at dawn, pretty much leaving Cloud free to explore this town. The name of the town is... Alright, see if I can pronounce it correctly here, because I've always had trouble with it. I think it's like Nibelheim. Nibelheim or Nibble... No, that would require two B's. Nibelheim, Nibelheim, I don't know. Nibelheim? Someone will want to phonetically spell that on the chat, I appreciate that. But anyway, this is Cloud's hometown, really. You can access the menu, can't really do much, you can't access your magic, and it's a flashback, what can you do? And that's when I burned the village. The only material that Cloud has is preemptive. Not that it really comes into play because it's low leveled and doesn't really work that often. So, you know, we can head into the end, we can... Yeah, I think it's pronounced Nibelheim, you're right. Chinra. Nibelheim. Okay, it looks like... Or Heim. Nibelheim. Nibelheim. I won't remember that. But, whatever. Not gonna lose sleep over it. Okay, so that house was pretty much a waste of time. What about this house? Did you go into my house? Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, so this is Tifa's house. Yeah, no, Nibelheim is also the hometown of Tifa. Cloud and Tifa grew up together. 2 beds here. A picture here. A room here. Yep. Alright. There's a piano here. Alright, so you have a few options here. Like, if you do know I didn't, Cloud won't even attempt. If you get just a little, I think it gives you... Yeah, he does this automatic thing. Do, re, mi, so, fa, do, re, do. Okay. Forget it. But if you choose the... Yeah, I jammed on it. You can play the piano yourself. Alright. I'm going to play some notes here, and the first person that gives it a name will have the honor of having to name that song. Okay. This piano will have significance later, and when that time comes, I will play it appropriately. Yeah. I'll take this orthopedic underwear as consolation. I didn't sound, damn it. I looked at the chat too late. But, let me see. Let me if I can scroll just a little bit up here. Alright, it shall be called The Cloud. Because it is a clusterfuck of notes. Oh, sorry, let me click on the window here. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, there's really only 2 places left to visit. Because if you attempt to go further up north, Cloud will stop you saying, hold on, I'm not ready to get there yet. This is Cloud's house. It says this really has nothing to do with the story he's trying to tell, but we can make a scene here happen here anyway. Cloud's father died when he was very young, and that's why his mom lived alone in the house. Huh. That's kind of sad. I don't remember if taking the orthopedic underwear from Tifa's drawer in a flashback lowers the relationship value. Because you are given a choice when, Tifa calls you out on it. You can say, yeah, I took them, and Cloud could also say, like, I'm just kidding. I think if you, like, said, yeah, I took them, then that lowers relationship value. I just like doing it. It's, it's humorous. Anyway, so Cloud is retelling this story of, he went to go visit his mom, but as we can see here, we're getting a lot of jump cuts here. Maybe Square thought it was too boring. So yeah, okay, white flash here, a white flash there, a teleport here, a teleport there, there a teleport, here a teleport, everywhere a teleport. Very hodgepodge. And really, the conversation they're having is pretty insignificant. I mean, Cloud's mom wants Cloud to have a girlfriend. Cloud's really not that interested. Cloud, you really should get that white flashing checked out. Or maybe that's just how the mom teleports. Yeah, actually, what we don't know is Cloud's mom is a wizard. She can teleport, but it requires one flashbang each time. I think this is the weapons store. No, this is the regular item store. Welcome. Oh, they could teleport too. Alright, that's pretty weird. Alright, so this is the end. This is pretty much where we need to go to advance the plot. And this is, this guy's actually a martial arts trainer. I forgot his... Zangan, there you go. Yeah, he's also the trainer of Tifa. Why Tifa is performs really well with martial arts is this guy. This guy is the one that trained Tifa to punch and kick the shit out of enemies left and right like it ain't no thing. Okay. When you're ready, let's get some sleep. To continue on with the story, Sephiroth will tell us that he's hired a guide to get us to the... See, the reason why we're here is we're actually... I mentioned it earlier, but a Mako reactor in this town is on the fritz, and Sephiroth was sent, along with Cloud, to go check up on it. But in order to get to the Mako reactor, we have to traverse through the mountain range. And apparently we need a guide to do so. And the only one that's qualified to do that is Tifa. Complete with the cowboy hat, cowboy boots. Still rocking the Popeye arms. She's also wearing a... I think she's wearing a vest too. I do like the cowboy Tifa look. I always thought it was pretty cute. And this guy wants to take a picture for the occasion. It's not every day you get a first-class soldier walking around the premises. Oh, and Sephiroth too. No, Luigi Man 401. Sephiroth was not here today, Cloud. Oh yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Oh, another white flash. No teleportation though. No, that was a camera. Alright, so this is Mount Nibbleham. No, I'm just kidding. Mount Nibble. It's kind of an odd place to put a reactor, but then again, a reactor solely exists to milk Mako from the Earth itself. What a dangerous looking place. once again have control of Cloud here, so when you're ready, head up the bridge. Well, shit. There's actually one thing I always noticed here. After this bridge collapses, Sephiroth's walking animation changes completely. Now he has this very wide arcing arm walk. Like he's always like pay attention close to Sephiroth here. Like now that's like his default walking animation. Now I don't know if it's because he's like, you know, we're on a mountain and he's taking very careful steps, but now that's how he normally walks nowadays. I mean, there are times where he might do a normal walking animation, like very tippy toe and stuff like that. But now now it's that sort of. I always figured, did he get injured when he fell off the bridge, and now that he has some sort of a limp? It's just a little odd thing that I always noticed, and for years it bugged me. Well, the mountain is especially abundant in Mako energy, hence the reactor, and this trippy-looking cave. And it also has random encounters. Okay, bets. Take your bets. How long until Cloud bites it? He's not really going anywhere with that low HP amount, and Sephiroth says, "Fuck you." Unfortunately, this is flashback, so we don't really get any experience. But we can at least take a look at Sephiroth's gear. He is quite pimped out. All of his materia is mastered. It's also linked with all, so he can multi-target like nothing else. Ice, lightning, earth, we'll be getting that later. Revive, restore, all that. Jesus Christ. And Cloud's in the back row. Not that it matters. These enemies are so absurdly powerful at this point in time that Cloud will pretty much die in one hit to anything. I'm surprised the dragon actually didn't target him with the flamethrower back on the first battle. Am I bothering with Final Fantasy 13? I'm sorry, Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13? Well, I still gotta bother with Final Fantasy 13 to begin with. And I gotta play 13 too. I have both games. I'm just really reluctant to continue on with 13. I've just been so busy with everything else. I still don't have a solid opinion of what 13 is to me. You know, so I really can't say anything. Natural materia. This is what it looks like when it's not refined into a little ball that fits into a blade or a piece of armor. But it is said that materia is condensed knowledge of the ancients. It's created from the planet itself, and it allows us to tap into the power of those who used to live in this world, the ancients. And Tifa is now in a drunken stupor. What the hell? Did she always do that? I don't remember her doing that. Or is she bored? "36 bottles of beer on the wall, 36 bottles of beer." Not now, Cloud. Okay, we have arrived. Looks very tiny from the outside. Well, it's almost like the bridge fell on us, Tifa. Alright, so this is getting a little dangerous. At this point in time, Tifa is not allowed to go inside the Mako reactor because we don't know what kind of shit is going down in there. Alright, well, we got familiar music playing. The music of the Mako reactor. Cloud always took me as one of the, I always found Cloud to be one of those guys who were so eager to join the likes of Sephiroth that he'd do anything just to make Sephiroth crack a smile. Like do a handstand or juggle some materia just for the fuck of it all. I wonder if Genova's in that room. Duh, stairs. So the valve is leaked, and Sephiroth wants us to close the valve, even though he could have done that while he was looking at the said valve. Okay, I done your job, you lazy fuck. But why did it break in the first place? What Sephiroth is getting out here is that the things inside these tubes, these contraptions, are creatures. Creatures that are infused with, you know, Mako. And the person responsible for this is Professor Hojo. We saw a glimpse of him last session. He was the scientist in the lab coat, the one that tried to get Red 13 to make babies with Aerith. But, you know, but now he's making something else, too. Normal members of Soldier that have been showered with Mako, but now they're becoming something else entirely. Monsters, as you saw through that window. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. In fact, all members of Soldier are infused with Mako. It's what makes them what they are. Super strong, you get this glow in your eyes. But there has to be something else to that, though, too, isn't it? And now Sephiroth is starting to freak out a bit. Sephiroth is now wondering if he was made this way, too. I don't know if he knew this process from the beginning. Why is he just having this revelation now? And admittedly, this is one thing that always did bother me about that. However, it won't bother me that long because, well, we need to continue on with the plot to get more details, obviously, so I'll just leave it at that. Hey, it's that one scene in the commercials I saw 50,000 times. Am I human? So we see Shinra is responsible for making monsters via Mako infusion. Infusion, I should say. At this point, you can save the game and rest, or you can keep talking. Seeing there's really no point in saving the game and resting, the thing's going to keep going until the story's done. Let's keep talking. Okay, so Sephiroth freaked out. And then Sephiroth went into extreme isolation. He pretty much locked himself inside the Shinra mansion for reasons unknown. But we're going to find out why right now. Oh, by all means, guys, don't go in there. I can't control Cloud here. He's doing that by himself. Alright, and this is the Shinra Mansion. There's really no point in exploring any of this place now. So let's just move on and continue on with the story. I believe I'm going the right way. Yes, I am. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. Well, it's quite obviously a dead end. Nope, it's not. Down the spiral staircase. Well, it's not really stairs, it's really just planks of wood set up to go downward. It's purple. I don't know. What gives these caves this purple glow? And Sephiroth is now... Well, this is pretty much the library of the mansion. And Sephiroth is catching up on his studies. Something about the Genova project. The building of Mako Reactor number 1. Look how thick these books are. Look at all the volumes of War and Peace. I think the thickest book I ever wrote was probably a Harry Potter book. That's as thick as I'll probably get unless I really find the need to catch up on some old school literature. I never did read War and Peace. Okay. There's not much we can do here. Sephiroth wants to be left alone. We're gonna leave him alone. But more plot. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He pretty much spent. I don't think it's preferred. Maybe. Let me see. Let's let the plot go on a little further. He spent a very long time in there. That's really all that matters. Ooh. Well, that's foreboding. But apparently Cloud has nothing better to do at this time and decides to sit in a bed in a desolate mansion. I always figured the mansion was desolate. I mean, it does look... It does have dank. I guess it has that going for it. Oh, Sephiroth. The dank! The dank! Sephiroth seems different. He left the room? We're gonna find out what's going on. I don't think I've ever had to get this dedicated when it comes to studying for exams. That's what Cliff Notes are for, folks. Traitor. Okay. Someone's reading a few too many chapters of Genoma for Dummies. Alright, so with all the damn research that Sephiroth has done, he I don't know whether the books outright stated this or he's just making logical conclusions, but he realized that the people that used to inhabit this planet were the Cetra. I mentioned those earlier, or the ancients, of other people called them. You know, they pretty much, you know, they with their wisdom and knowledge were able to flourish in the planet, but they were also normal human beings too. And eventually, normal human beings overtook the Cetra. But upon, you know, as the advancement of science and human civilization went on, there were experiments abound involving the Cetra and stuff like that, and Sephiroth has now pretty much figured out that he is a production of an experiment. So he's pretty much like, he's like part Cetra, part human or something like that. I don't know. Alright, but Sephiroth actually just said he wanted to go see his mom. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Well, luckily he wasn't, you know, thirsty for blood during that time. Otherwise, that would have been really bad for Cloud. What do you guys think of Sephiroth's theme, pretty much? Oh! See, Zangin's still doing just fine. Must be the cape. Oh, but the entire town's engulfed in flames, for God's sakes. What the hell did he do? You know, he did have a Mastered Fire 3 materia, so no, just a fire materia, so I guess he used that. Or maybe it was the Mastered Bolt. Or the Mastered... No, the ice wouldn't do this. But how's Mom doing? Oh. Not good, huh? Oh, that's... Sephiroth, this is terrible. Terrible. Why you gotta burn the village like that? You a knucklehead. And now one of the most memorable scenes of the game. Now you see, we know that, you know, this is supposed to demonstrate just how badass Sephiroth is. He could walk through a wall of flame without being phased. But, you know, we kind of spoiled that earlier when he took 2 flamethrowers to the face without feeling anything. Alright. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as the other time. I guess we jumped over the gap of the collapsed bridge. Okay. This looks familiar. Oh, it's amazing that Tifa's really not reacting to Cloud standing right there at all. But Sephiroth murdered Tifa's father. 'Tis a shame. Mother, I brought the milk. Would you please open the fucking door? Yeah, but understandably, Tifa is very pissed off. And for some reason, Sephiroth left his sword on the floor. And chopped salami. Duh, slash. Oh, man. But as you no doubt tell, that really did wound Tifa, but she's gonna live. Unless the person that's been fighting with us for the last few sessions is a robot. But we don't need that sort of thing in our Final Fantasy game, do we? Well, you were in trouble and I did come, but at the same time, away! Not sure if there's a biblical reference in there somewhere. Like this, Mom? Sephiroth, you left your sword. And you burned the village down! Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But they... those worthless creatures... are stealing the planet from Mother. It's like the Final Fantasy version of Psycho. Sephiroth Bates of the Bates Motel. Okay, question. What is that supposed to be? The thing that he ripped off? Because the real thing is inside this tube. Hey, see, that's the real Jenova. What's with the contraption in the front? Is it supposed to be like a gargoyle, supposed to intimidate those who are not supposed to be in there? Is it a life support system? 'Cause I gotta tell you, that is the most elaborate fucking life support system I've ever seen in my life. Sephiroth now believes he is the chosen one. Yeah, it's like some sort of twisted messiah complex going on here. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. Cloud versus Sephiroth in a battle of rapidly blinking my eyes! That's where the flashback ends. Unfortunately, Cloud doesn't remember the rest. The hell? In terms of skill, he couldn't have killed him. Otherwise, you'd be dead. For some reason, you're alive. But you can't remember why. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to block something out of his head. Maybe he took one too many slices to the ribs, and he just wants to quietly ignore that. I mean, if you got the shit kicked out of you, you wouldn't exactly want to tell that story to all of your peers, because that makes you look weak. But, I don't know. Something's fishy. You don't have a flashback to a battle of the death, and then you're, yeah, let's go. Tifa, you were the one that was stabbed. Regardless of whether or not you were you had very under a lot of traumatic stress, the scar would probably tell you how deep you were stabbed. That was kind of a. Are you testing me? Red 13 sums it up in a few words. What a fascinating story. Okay. And that was quite the hefty amount of plot. And Tifa now gives us the PHS. It's pretty much a cell phone. You can utilize it on the world map or at a save point, but it allows you to switch party members. Pretty good when you want to, switch out for characters and want to get the grind on. Level grinding. I don't mean the other one. But, okay, so now we have the entire village to explore. This is calm, ladies and gentlemen. I already know. Yeah, I would have liked it if Tommy Wiseau was actually watching the entire thing. What a story, Cloud! What are you doing? Okay, what the fuck was that? I never seen her do that. Yeah, baby. Why not? Just stop doing that. Hey, you check the story, you get a free ether. Hold on, I don't know how to assess that. I'm actually looking back at the live feed right now, and I see her doing it now. What the hell was she doing? Okay. Wait, don't you think so? Yeah, maybe. I don't believe there's anything else in here. You see this chest right here, and there's not actually anything in it. Any cabinets and other things like that. Nah, I think we're done here. Okay. But that's only one house, ladies and gentlemen. We have other places to explore. Hey there, mind if I raid your cabinet? Oh, it's a dog. Yeah, it's sweet. Sweet! Ah, but this is locked. I can't open that. Maybe later. Oh yeah, Genova's the plate on Genova's head in the flashback. That actually, those words are actually, you can make out something from them. It's like property of Square Enix, 19 something something, and yeah, you can actually read it. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but you can like find an image of it and they can you can understand what it says. Oh, we got something called the Peacemaker. Let's see what that is. It's a gun. But it's not a gun that you can give to Barret. Maybe we can throw it really hard. Doesn't look like anything here. I'm gonna be in soldier. That's why I'm training right hard right now. No! Okay. I don't believe we're missing anything else here. No. And I don't think we're gonna have a Turtles Paradise flyer anytime soon either. Okay. It is very relaxing music, though. I don't know why it isn't with like the first villages or towns that you go to in the world map have really relaxing music. Like you have Calm here, and then like in the likes of Final Fantasy IX, you have I think it was Dolly. I think that's the name. The Windmill Village. That piece of music was extremely relaxing. It's actually one of my favorite tracks in that game. You know, I think 10 had pretty good music in that too. It's just, you know, really great stuff. Nobuo Uematsu really knows the stuff when it comes to making town villages. But you gotta stay out of the kitchen in this. She will never let us actually go in there, unless I'm mistaken. But this place is really just for show. I don't think you can really order anything here. You can talk to these guys. I used to work in a place called Mithril Mine, but the monsters are roaming all around the place. I said, fuck that, I'm going to stuff my face. No, I thought I heard something open. But, no. Okay. That's actually nothing. That's like something I never really explored. Is there a way to get inside that kitchen, or is that just pretty much for decoration? And, while I asked that, I'm gonna check my, my item here. I'm gonna do that. Okay, just want to make sure. Because I think now it's time to head into the... Alright, so these are our shops. These two actually connect. So it doesn't matter which door you take. Okay, this is the weapons store. Let's see what we got here. Mithril Saber. It's lower than the Hard Edge. We don't need it. Mithril... But Tifa's not in our party, so we don't need that for now. Mithril Armlets we don't need actually because we got Carbon Bangle. See, stealing helps, folks. This is the materia store. I believe we're going to get a few new ones here. Yes, we have the Earth, which is good. I'll buy one of those. I'll buy Heal one. Heal pretty much contains the, you know, Estina or stuff like that. Status healing elements. Pretty much good. Pretty good for that kind of stuff. Let me check my statuses here. I know Cloud's the best magic user at this point, but magic attack, Red 13 second best. You know what? I'm gonna give him the... I'll give him Earth. I'll give him Heal. Why not? Why not? You know. Item store, I believe. This is the item store. Yep. Thank you. Alright, Cures Fury, which causes sadness. I don't want to buy... I'll buy 3 of those. I'll buy 4 more of these. No, 5 more, actually. I already have a tent. Okay, No, don't quote me on that. I'm just talking about the game. Stealing does help. Y'all know it's true. It's damn true. Alright. So we're done with Calm. Actually, let me show you what the PHS does. Yep, save the cell phone. So you can pretty much switch out between the characters at any point when you're in the world map or at a safe point. Okay. Let's make some progression. Actually, what's like, it's January 15th now, and we haven't had an announcement of a new Nintendo Direct at this point. I give it about another week, assuming there is one for this month. I give it about another week before we get some other announcement. Let's put Quake to use. Oh. That's pretty cool. Did more damage than Bolt. But I'm going to love doing that. Match Magic is actually really good for crowds. So if you want to get to those you know, level 2 or level 3 limit breaks, you know, the ones you have to get after beating a certain amount of enemies, Match Magic or just, you know, multi-targeting spells in general are really good for that kind of thing. Anyway, folks, this is our next destination. This is the Chocobo Farm. Oh, back attack. No! Oh, damn, I didn't hit the thing fast enough. Oh, I sense a Blade Beam. Yeah, see, that's what it pretty much does. Flaming Peck, I believe, has a chance of causing Fury. You know, which is good if you just want to use limit breaks all over the place, but, you know, it also reduces your accuracy. And yes, you are right. Wait, I can't see the name. Oh, there goes the comment. Oh, I just lost it. Oh yes, Computer Mouse. There you go. There you go. Yes, there is another enemy skill we can learn from a certain enemy encounter around this area. And you know what? Let's do that first. There's like these squirrel-like enemies. I think the Gofars? Yeah, Gofars, really. You see these odd-looking tracks on the floor. Letter V's. Or maybe something of greater importance. Anyway, this is pretty much the area where you need to hover around in order to encounter Gofars. Are these the Gofars? No, none of these are, actually. What a waste of time. But I hope you guys all like Match Magic. Oh, these guys can take a beating. And these guys are a bit resilient. And they also have that, it's called Slow Dance. Induces slow when they manages to make contact with you, so that's a bit annoying. Oh, I will be heading into that marsh in due time, Ghost of Pachan. I don't know, there's a P in front of that Chan. Oh, look at that. That doesn't look foreboding at all. That thing crawling in the marshland. Ah, boy, not looking forward to that. Really not. I'll get more into that later, but oh, I do know how to chocobo, but I'm not going to chocobo just yet. I want to get that level 4 Suicide. That's the name of the enemy skill that we're going to learn from the Gofars. But I keep running into these assholes. I'm gonna steal something. Match Magic's great. I love Match Magic. At this point in the game, it's great stuff. It's good for just clearing out crowds. Doesn't cost that much MP. Now back then, when I was when I first. Oh, there they are. That's all right. I'll tell that in a second. Actually, you know what? Let's wait, are any of my characters multiple level 4? I don't remember. Well, I actually only need one of them, so... Oh, I didn't have, I thought I had all in that restore material. The Cloud only healed himself. Oh, I did have it on there. Huh, that's weird. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. But I still got a Moidia. Alright, so these guys, these moves, not go-fars, they give us a new skill, which is level 4 Suicide. I don't know exactly what to do to cause them to do it. I guess it's just all up to them. So, yeah, just gotta wait. In the meantime... Ow. That sewer attack hurts, but it does so much damage. It's also really good for, you know, building on limit breaks. Hot springs, though, heal you. I want to say so. Yeah, they do. They're such nice guys, but they gotta die because they can also hurt us. Sinking is pretty much like a quake attack. Okay. I don't know how much longer until we have to get level 4, but you know what? I'm actually going to... I only need one of these guys alive, so I'm going to kill one right now. Maybe that's something I can steal from them. If you're just joining in now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Session 4 of the Final Fantasy VII live stream. Pretty much went through the entire flashback sequence at this point in time, so right now, oh, is this it? No, that's not it. It's just a different animation. You got my hopes up for nothing. Yeah. This might be a while, folks, because I don't remember what I need to do in order to make them react to do level 4 Suicide. But if Cloud's at a multiple level of 4, then that could spell trouble. Oh, there it is. Yikes! Okay. Cloud's alive. He's alive. He's still alive. But I learned the skill. There we go. Okay. And I'm small. And Barrett has gained Mind Blow, his second limit break of level 1. It's pretty much Big Shot, only it targets MP instead of HP. It's good for enemies that rely on MP, don't have much to begin with, but I don't use it that often, to be honest. Anyway, so Cloud took quite a beating. Level 4 Suicide will do that. With that said, yeah. Let's save here, actually. It's been a while. Okay. Let's head into this farm. Oh, hello there. He's looking right at me. Work. 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 Ah, work. You speak the ancient language of work too? Let me allow you to dance the dance of my people. VV239, if I did forget an item in common, so be it. I can't remember everything in this game, unfortunately. Even after test playthroughs. But talking to them, after they do that dance for us, but they also gave us a materia, our first summon materia. This is the Choco-Mog. Or Choco-Mog. Oh yeah, that story I was bringing up. Back when I first played Final Fantasies, I always pronounced them as like Chocobos. Chocoboos, even though there's clearly no two O's in that name. And yeah, but you know, I was a kid, I was dumb. But yeah, they're pronounced Chocobos. 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 You know what? I'll take out the heal for now. I'll give him the Chocobo. I'll give him the Choco-Mog. I'll demonstrate that later. Anyway, so the way you want to cross the marsh without encountering that snake enemy is you have to hitch a ride in a Chocobo. Luckily, the Chocobo has stables, and I'm sure they'll be willing to lend us a Chocobo for absolutely free. The name of the snake is called the Midgar Zolam. A 30-foot snake that can mess shit up if you happen to run into it. You can rest in here for a free inn. Oh, and that's not free. Actually, I think he charges like 100 gil or something like that. Yeah, 100 gil. Yeah, so you can stay there in case you don't feel like using your tents. Okay, we're all rested and ready to go. So let's go rent ourselves a chocobo. Wasn't really expensive. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Okay. I'll talk to this kid. Yes, I want a chocobo. Why do you ask? Give me one. The old folks are out of luck. As you can clearly see from the pre-rendered background, the stables are clearly empty. But, the ones in the field out there, they actually belong to someone else. So, we have to catch a wild one. Unfortunately, it's not as easy as that. You see, the tracks outside in the field, those are chocobo tracks. You catch a chocobo by encountering a chocobo in a random battle, and you have to kill all the monsters that surrounds it without attacking the chocobo. But even then, the chocobo has a very short attention span, and it gets frightened real easily. So you have to keep it distracted while you take care of the enemies. But in order to get the chocobo to appear in the first place, we need something called the chocobo lore materia. And the kid will sell us the chocobo lore materia for 2,000 gil. But we need it. Oh, don't get me wrong, it is very possible to cross the marsh without the need of a chocobo if you eat bullets for breakfast. But, well, okay, let's get down to it right now, folks. Folks, I'm going to be attempting to fight the Midgar Zolom early because I want beta. I want that damn enemy skill pretty early in the game. But in order to keep chocobos distracted, you gotta feed them greens. And we have a large variety of them. We have Geishel, we have Kraka, Tantol, Pashsana, Curiel, Mimit. Mimits are the best ones because they keep the chocobo distracted for the longest, but they cost the most. 1,500 gil for one green. So let's just buy 5 of the Geishels because I'm a cheapskate. Okay, so, why am I going after the Midgar Zolom early? It's because it's possible to do. It's pretty possible to do, actually. It's not that difficult. You just gotta prepare for it. The Midgar Zolom has like over 4,000 HP. After you take away a certain amount, it goes to like phase 2 where it raises itself, and every attack after that, it'll cause the part... You know what? I'm just going to go into the battle anyway. But before that, I need to make sure everything's good to go. Who has the highest age? You know what? Let me make sure. First things first. Let's put everyone in the back row to minimize damage. Secondly, this cures fury, so they'll probably induce... Yes. We want to induce sadness on our characters. Because sadness, while our limit breaks fill slowly, we take less damage as to compensate, I guess. Next, we have fire. Do I really want that one? Do I? Elemental fire. Cloud has the best defense, I believe, out of everyone. Defense and magical defense. No, actually, Red 13 has the best magical defense. So let's take off the fire elemental on Cloud and give it to Red 13. The enemy skill I want to learn beta is fire base. So if I have elemental fire on my armored slot, it'll reduce the damage from beta, and that's the key here. I need Red 13 to survive that beta attack. So that means I'm also going to give him the enemy skill for this one. I don't need steel. I don't need the all-on. I want his HP to be up there, so I don't want him on. I don't want any other material on him besides fire. I will give Cloud Restore All. Poison's pretty much what he needs. Fire, cover material. That should be fine. Chocomug. I'll show it off just once. Okay. Alright. Actually, now that I'm getting ready to do this, my heart is pounding a bit, folks. Alright. Now, believe it or not, I have done this before. In fact, I did it during a test playthrough. And as a result, I'm going to, I'm gonna try and do it again. I was a bit lucky, I will admit that. But this save file right here, I have beta. I have beta early on in the game. I actually managed to do it. So, we're getting beta, goddammit. Alright. Hold on, let me sip my coffee. It's probably lukewarm at this point. Alright. I don't believe I'm missing anything. Alright. Are we ready to... Oh no, there's no point in asking you guys. I'm the one playing the damn game. We will get the chocobo later. Well, I need to do this now. Oh god. Alright. We may see our very first game over here, folks. But, you know, this is... It's very possible to do, but you gotta have luck on your side to do it. Alright. Yeah, I know it's not the Ruby weapon and an ordinary Sonic fan, but it is a live playthrough, and I got like 506 people watching me. By the way, welcome. All right, this is it. Oh, you missed. Alright, so here's pretty much how I'm gonna do things. I'm pretty much gonna let Bio run its course. He doesn't respond well to Bio. Okay, he's poisoned, that's good. I'm pretty much gonna let Bio run its course. The only times I'm gonna be really attacking is for two specific reasons. I'm gonna have Cloud on standby with Cure, and Barrett is just gonna stand by and drink hot cocoa. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Now, what we're doing here is that we're waiting until Midgar Zolan loses a certain amount of HP. Actually, I'm going to try it now. I'm going to have Barrett attack him. Yeah. Alright, that should make him stand up. Yes, okay. Now this is Phase 2. Phase 2 is pretty much, if we take a certain amount of HP again from him and hit him again, he's going to eject one of the party members. Now we actually want that to happen, so in the case that we fuck up and Beta nukes the entire party, we can have one party standing. Hopefully he ejects Barrett. Alright, that should eject Barrett. Yes. And goodbye, Barrett. Okay, so I won't get a game over, at least. But now, here comes the part. Because now I have to attack him at a certain time, so that he counters with Beta. Alright, here we go. Red 13, survive! Survive, goddammit! Yes! Okay. Red 13 is alive. Ugh, goddammit! Come on, Red 13! Give him a piece of his own medicine! Beta his ass! You can do it, Red 13! Yes! Huzzah! In your fucking face! Woo! Out of here! Okay. Oh Lord! All right. Woo! All right. Woo! All right. It's good. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over, John. You can stop beating your heart so fast. I have to go take a nap. Oh, all right. And that is how you take care of the Midgar Zolom early, folks. Where's the bed again? Whew. Looks like I don't have to load up that save file anyway. So yeah, because of that, we got the beta spell pretty early in the game. Beta is a wonderfully powerful fire type spell. You know, multi-targets. It's great. It is fantastic. We pretty much don't need Matcha Magic anymore, unless the enemy is you know, immune to fire and stuff like that. Let's actually get everyone back in the front row. Red 13, you did your job fantastically well. I applaud you, good sir. But you don't have as much magic attack as Cloud. So I'm going to give that back to him. Cloud is pretty much fine there. Bear, Poison, Chocolate, Elemental Fire. You know, I'll leave you with Elemental Fire because you're such a goddamn trooper, Red 13. I'm very proud of you, buddy. Let me see. You know, let's get that Chocobo lore on him. Which one's the one I'm about to level up? There you go. You can arrange that. Oh, is this the one? Yeah, that's the one that has the most AP amount. Okay, well that's a bit odd, but okay, I'll reconfigure that when I get the time, but... Okay, so let's cross the marsh the safe way. So, in order to counter Chocobos, you need to run on top of the Chocobo tracks. You'll know if you encounter a Chocobo when you get... Oh wait, I should also do this too. You should do this too. We bought Geishel Greens. Oh, we have a guard source and use it? Huh. We have Geishel Greens. Let's put that on the top of the inventory, so we can immediately select it when we go to our item slot in the middle of battle. Because that's going to be very important. And you know what? Let's go to the configuration and put it back on recommend, so that I don't have to face against the clock either. Yeah, but you'll know you're running. Okay, now we got Electric de Chocobo. A nice little theme. I love this theme too. Okay, the Chocobo's in sight. Let's feed him that green first before we decide doing a limit breaks, because that might freak out the Chocobo. Alright, so as I said earlier, in order to catch this Chocobo, we gotta make sure the Chocobo is the last thing standing. Okay, there goes the green. And now he's gonna be distracted for maybe a few seconds. In the meantime, I have to kill these enemies. Give him another green. Ow! Oh, we got it! Damn it. I wanted to sing the theme. Okay, so this is how you ride a Chocobo. You hit cancel to pretty much dismount it. Once you do that, though, the Chocobo will run away. So make sure you do whatever you need to do with the Chocobo. In this case, cross the marsh, and then we're pretty good. Now, just because you're on the Chocobo doesn't mean you can avoid the encounter with the Midgar Zolom. If he catches up to you, which is very unlikely because Chocobo is very fast, you will still encounter him. But while you're on a Chocobo, you don't have any random encounters at all. Okay. And that is how you cross the marsh. The safe way. But when we get here, we find out that Sephiroth has left his mark. Yeah, there's more than one Midgar Zolom, by the way. Damn it, I was doing it wrong the entire time. Yeah, damn, Sephiroth impaled the fucking thing with the tree. He's Superman, too. Oh, no, wait, actually, Sephiroth was voiced by George Newbern, who voiced Superman in Justice League. I see. That's why George Newbern was cast as Sephiroth. Yeah, but that cutscene actually plays when you're near the cavern. You still have to go inside the cavern. But, okay, I don't need you anymore, buddy. So long. Arrivederci. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me just do one thing. Red 13's still under sadness. I don't want him under sadness. No, you know what? I'll put him under Fury, because I want his Olympics to go up pretty high. I want to teach him, I want to give him to, I forgot the name of the other one, but, anyway, let's continue on. Into the Mithril Mines. And we got some new music playing here. Let's head up here first. Oh, first random encounter. And there is a new enemy skill we can learn in this cave, too, the Flamethrower. Not from these guys, though. Oh, let's show off our summon. This is Deathblow. It's so fucking adorable. Chocomog actually has two different animations. I don't know if it's by chance that they appear, but there's Deathblow and then there's Fat Chocobo. Fat Chocobo, I believe, does more damage, but you know it's rare, so you don't see it that often. An ether here, a random encounter there. Alright, that yellow dragon thing up there is actually what's going to teach us Flamethrower. Is he aiming for Cloud? Yes, he did. Alright, that was fast. Okay. Do you call that fire? I'll show you fire. Although the yellow dragon might absorb it, actually, now I think about it. Now, the one thing about, like, encounters with like a lot of enemies at once is that, you know, when they all take their turns, they kind of drags the battle out. Okay, that takes care of the snakes, but the yellow dragon, as I thought, absorbed it. So we're going to have to kill him the other way. Perhaps another Chocomog will finish him off. Okay. And with that battle, we got a new enemy skill, Flamethrower. Pretty much don't need it at this point since we have Beta. Really, the only downside to Beta at this point is that it has a pretty hefty MP cost at this point in the game. 35 magic points per use. So, it's very powerful, but you can't spam it. Unless you have a lot of ethers, or you don't care about your magic points. Oh, that's right. I should put it back to active. Thank you. Wait, I lost your name. Oh, damn it. 20Mage00. Okay, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate you reminding me of that. And new materia here, long range. Anybody that's equipped with that can do the same amount of damage from the back row, and can also hit flying targets. You know what? No, I think the snakes absorb poison. I'm going to give everyone a match of magic. Ow. Okay, that takes care of them. A two-stage attack, which still one attack. Oh, that should give Red 13 another flame. Yeah, just enough. Alright, so I'll know what I'll be doing the next battle. Wait, a fat chocobo is 1 in 64? That sounds familiar. Why is everyone making Smash 4 predictions? Look, I want the game to come out too, folks, but you gotta wait. You know, I mean, who here remembers? I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys aren't all kids, but who here remembers the damn hype for Smash Brawl? You know, Smash Brothers Brawl. That was painful. That was truly painful. But you know, we're getting there. We just want to... You know what it is? It's because we're on the same year as the release year. So, we don't even have a damn date. We just know 2014. Smash 4 will come out sometime this damn year. We just want a damn date. Might as well show off Mind Blow for the sake of showing it off, even though it's not going to do any damage. It's pretty much just a blue big shot. Ooh, so pretty. Maybe see, it targets MP. And that's pretty much all she wrote, folks. There we go. Do I really think they'll stick to the 2004 release for Smash TerraStorm 64? I don't know. I'm not gonna go into that. Oh, I'm sorry, Turks. It's difficult to explain what Turks do besides crumbling sectors, kidnapping, bitch slapping a girl. And, yeah, am I hitting any marks here? Anyway, this is Rude. We saw Rude earlier. But we have a new recruit here. Alina. Or Elena. There's only one in there. Only one E there. Well, one E in the middle. It's Elena. 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 Anyway, Elena is a new recruit, but she's not very bright. And of course we have Sen here. The T is silent, right? I see the view. Oh, anyway. So, Elena is not very bright. She just pretty much gave away the Turks' plan of where exactly they're going. They're going to the Junin Harbor. That's our next destination. So now we know where we gotta go. By the way, is that her real name? No. Alright, well, it's a good thing they weren't in a fighting mood, and I really didn't want to put up with that shit, but we're not done here. One more room to explore before we head out of here. Got a high potion there. Elixir there. You can climb on this thing right here. And we're out. Yeah, Mythril mines aren't very long. It's a rather short cave. Alright. We are getting close to ending this session here tonight, folks, but we have one more thing to do before we decide to end this place out. Let's go into the forest. Maybe fight some new encounters there. No, let's actually go to this forest. Oh, damn it. Should have went to the damn should have went to the other forest. Alright, now we got some new enemies here. Ow! Yeah, these guys in particular, the formulas, they hit hard, but they're great for limit breaks. They don't have much HP though, so we have that thankfully. Alright, but as I was saying, we need to head into a forest. This should do. No, I want to go in this one. Whee! Fun fact though, this is actually where I like to grind my limit breaks. Because there's one particular encounter that you can run into. There's like 5 enemies at once, and that's great for. It's these guys right here, but you can also encounter them in groups of 5. You know, one Matra Magic later, and suddenly you're rocking the limit breaks like nothing else. And they also hit hard too. So combined with the Fury status, you'll be doing limit breaks left and right. This is one of my favorite places to grind limit breaks. Especially at this point of the game. Hey, bitch! You just pimp slapped me. I know I'm in the back row. I really should be changing my rows, but this guy's almost dead anyway. There you go. Okay. But no, that's obviously I'm not going to be grinding for limit breaks here and now, folks. You know that's pretty monotonous to watch. I am in this forest for a reason, and hopefully I encountered the thing without taking too long. It's a thing, by the way. Survey sets. No, well, but we can. These guys they hit hard too, though. So, blue impulse. I think that's the multi-targets. Okay, that one doesn't hurt that badly. Ow! Yeah. You see, I'm doing limit breaks left and right here. Yeah. These guys have 2 type of impulse attacks. There's blue impulse, and I forgot the name of the other one, but it's pretty much the same attack, only it does more damage. So it can really put the hurt on you, but at the same time, you're filling up those limit breaks. I can't say that enough. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to get another restore. Let me take that off there. Let me put that here. Let me here's all here. Another restore there. There you go. It's good to be safe. Better safe than sorry. All right, but yeah, I still haven't encountered the encounter yet. Oh, well, okay, well, this is the formation I love fighting the most, because, again... Ow. You know, the Swarmers actually can be pretty dangerous at times, because, you know, they can focus all their attacks on one character, and that's not very good. In Cloud's case, look, he's getting his shit wrecked. And Cloud just barely makes out of that. Yeesh. I'm surprised I didn't get a damn limit break amongst all of that. I'm not even under. Well, I'm not under Fury either, so. Metal Snake 13? Yeah, 13. The Final Fantasy VIII playthrough for SGB will start when we get enough footage. The amount we have, it's not enough. Red 13, how do you run? On a serious note, where is this bitch? Huh? No? Ah, god damn it. Blue Hedgehog 5, I am very much looking forward to the Final Fantasy X 10.2 HD remaster. I'm going to be getting that day one. I'm also going to make sure I have nothing else to do for that day, or the day after that, or the day after that one, because I want to play the hell out of it. You know, I do love me some Final Fantasy X. 10.2 is great too for the gameplay. Story, but the gameplay is great. I don't know how many blade beams I've used at this point, but I think I'm coming close to Clim Hazard. Oh, there you go. Clim Hazard. Cloud's second level 2 limit break. Doesn't multi-target like Blade Beam does, but it's a single focused attack, and goddamn does it hurt. So I'm glad we got that. And where the hell is this girl? Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, I got the goods! Right there, Team especially is pimped out in it. No! This is not what I want. Am I in the wrong forest? Is that it? No, it shouldn't matter. I don't think it does matter anyway. You know, I'm gonna run around you. Maybe I'll encounter her there. Spoiler warning, it's a girl. Spoiler warning, the chat already knows who it is. Yes, I'm looking for Yuffie. Oh. Nah. I've had plenty of playthroughs where she appeared in that big green batch of forest I was running into earlier, but she's just not showing up for me now. I'm gonna try that forest over there. I don't think it should matter though. I just think I just have really shitty luck at this point. You know, I get the beta from Midgar Zolom. I stole the atomic scissors on my first steal, and now the bad luck's starting to catch up with me. It's like, oh, you had it good for too long, John. What time is it? 8:37? Alright. I'd say make a bet on the time, but there's really nothing to win. Have you seen this girl? Three hours later. Yeah, it's almost like she's a ninja or something. Fuck. Nah, I like Yuffie more than Edge. Edge kisses the floor too many times. Oh, a different angle. A different angle. A different angle. Yes, there she is! I'm gonna big shot the hell out of you. I got so much pent-up rage. Fuck it, I'm overkilling. There you go. Sorry about that. Oh, and we got Lunatic High. And we, alright. Why is it playing the Mithro Mine music? Huh. Anyway. That save point looks tempting, and don't go into the menu either. Immediately talk to her. She can't believe she lost. Not interested. Are you telling me to fuck off? Yeah, she's really hot-headed, too. Pretty scared of me, huh? Petrified. Yeah, we pretty much gotta give her the sarcastic treatment. I thought, what you expect with my skills? Good luck with you guys. If you feel you can go around. Later. Wait a sec. I know you want my help because I'm so good. Woman help you? That's right. Let's hurry. Yeah, if you make the incorrect choices, she'll pretty much flee, and she'll also take your money. Not all of it, but a certain amount, depending on, I don't know. I guess it depends on the choice. But yeah, this is Yuffie, ladies and gentlemen. And Metal Knight, or whatever your name was, 13. Yeah, I know you want me to name it Holy Shit, but I'm not going to do that. One goddammit is enough. I do apologize for that, but I just like the name Yuffie more. And that's Yuffie. A new party. Completely optional. A new party member, completely optional. You don't have to get her to beat the game or anything like that, but she is there, and we just recruited her. Just as planned. Now all I have to do is a little this and a little that. No, no, no. It's playing the Mithro Mine music, though. It's supposed to play Yuffie's theme. Okay, yeah. There she is. She has a cell phone, too. She's pretty high level, though. I mean, she's level 17. She's pretty much on the same boat as Cloud. I think it depends on what Cloud's level is that determines the other party members. But, yeah. I will be sure to show her off in a separate session. But that's pretty much what I wanted to do for today, folks. I know it's not exactly 2 hours. And yeah, the Steam version has achievements for Final Fantasy VII. They're pretty simple stuff to do, though. Yeah, Yuffie's an achievement. No, Master Cade, or Master Cade, it could be pronounced both ways. There's never a chance where you could permanently lose to Yuffie. She's always in that forest, so if you mess up the first time, you can encounter her again in the forest, and you pretty much just gotta run through the whole back and forth over and over again. Just make sure you choose the correct responses, otherwise she's just gonna keep stealing gil from you, and nobody likes doing that. But, yeah, that is it for Session 4 of Final Fantasy VII, ladies and gentlemen. For the next session, you guys might have saw a structure in the distance. That is actually Fort Condor. I'm going to be making a visit there next. Then after that, we are going to the Junin Harbor. Let's see what that's all about. And I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of marching and music and shit like that. There might even be a boat. And you know how much I always want one of those. But, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks once again for joining me for this session of Final Fantasy VII. Always looking forward to doing this stuff. Really glad I really got the beta early too, from Midgar Zolom. My heart is still sort of racing from that sort of thing, but I get like that at times, folks. I will be sure to make an announcement of when Session 5 will begin. In the meantime, I need to go work on some things for Brain Scratch, SGB2, and I also got to get working on the Symphony of the Night review for Castlevania, so look forward to that. I'm pretty sure I will start Session 5 sometime right after the Symphony of the Night review gets published. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Once again, joining me for this one, and I will catch you all on the flip side. This is not HC Bailey, signing out. Toodaloo.